Well, the latest chapter of the Odyssey known as Coyote versus Acme has just arrived. As you guys know, they dropped a new trailer at Comic-Con. And if you saw me talking about it the other day, I think we were talking with Sean about it, maybe either Sean or with 3C, but I could not believe how much I love that trailer. Like I've always been curious about it because I've heard it's good, but I didn't think the first trailer was all that great. This new trailer, I thought chef's kiss. I just laughed my ass off at it. I thought it looked great. Well, audiences got to see it at Comic-Con this week. And now we are getting the first official reactions to Coyote versus Acme. And let's take a look at some of them here, shall we? Steve wrote, I got to see Coyote versus Acme and can finally say it's a delightful film that deserves to be seen on the big screen. It's hilarious, damning, and inventive in ways we've not seen since the likes of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Andrew Salazar wrote, I can finally say that Coyote versus Acme is a pure delight. I like hearing that. Is a pure delight, genuinely clever, full of heart. It stands firmly next to Roger Rabbit as one of the best live action animated hybrid comedies. Zach Pope wrote, Coyote vs. Acme is easily the best Looney Tunes. The fact that this almost never saw the light of day is absolutely mind-blowing. Packed with heart, humor, and overflowing with love, but beneath all the laughs is a powerful message about corporatism. Can't wait to see it again. And it went on. I read a bunch of reviews from a bunch of different people talking about it, and everybody seemed to really love this film. Now, here's the thing. Unlike the Wonder Woman, or not Wonder Woman, the Batgirl situation, where Warner Brothers, of course, decided not to release Batgirl, a decision that I ultimately think was the right decision. I made an entire editorial about that. But that one, they always just said right up straight, the movie's terrible. We can't release this. It's just simply, we cannot release this. So there was that. There was never that sentiment about Coyote versus Acme. Warner Brothers never said they didn't think the movie was good. As a matter of fact, even internally at Warner Brothers, they did think the movie was good. So why didn't they release it? Well, the reason they didn't release it was because they didn't think it could make them any money. They thought ultimately releasing it in theaters would end up costing them more money to release it than it would make. And the reason they felt that way isn't unfounded. When you look at the last Looney Tunes movie, which was The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, it was a good film. It was good. Look at these reviews. It's got an 86% critic score, 88% audience score, which is very respectable. You know, it was a good film. Here's the problem. Nobody went to go see it.
Plus, Nolan got 20% of that.
With good reviews, with good audience reaction, with good critic scores, and it had a wide release and made $15.4 million. And yes, after you make the movie, it costs more than $15.4 million to actually distribute it to theaters around the world and mount a marketing campaign for it. So ultimately, that was Warner Brothers' worry. Their worry wasn't that the product wasn't good, because from every indication we had, the product was good. Coyote versus Acme ended up being very good. They were just worried that the amount of money it would make at the movie theaters wouldn't be enough to make up for the cost of them putting it into movie theaters. And I hate bringing this up, but it has to be said. They weren't the only ones that thought so. Because you remember, Kristian, they put it up for auction, say, hey, if any other studio wants to take it off our hands, all we're asking for is the production budget value. And nobody wanted it. Everybody passed. Sony passed, Amazon passed, Netflix passed. Everybody agreed that we don't think this thing can make a return. And then along came Ketchup and Mustard and Mayonnaise Productions, whatever they're called.
Right.
And they decided we're going to take a swing at this. And I'm grateful that they are, because it means I get to see it. But let me ask you, Kristian.
Yeah.
The reviews are all great. We've heard good things internally from Warner Brothers about it. We heard Lord and Miller saw it a year ago, and they said they thought it was really good. Is anybody going to go see it? Like, you and I will probably be there, but is this going to get an audience out? I don't know. What do you think?
The question is, does my 8-year-old want to see it?
Ah,
And if I took her to the movies, she'd watch it, but she's not like Toy Story. She wanted to make sure that she saw Minions. She hasn't seen it, but she wants to see it. Right? She doesn't know anything about this movie, unless I take her to go see it, which she probably will like it, but she doesn't. It's probably one of the reasons that they were having so many problems trying to get people to buy it, because as classic as the characters are, and as much as we don't want to admit it, the IP is not what it was 40 years ago. And that's not even when it was created. It's like the IP has diminished. Now, it doesn't mean that it can't live and do really well on streaming. I hope that good reviews help it out, but there's been tons of great movies that have great reviews that nobody sees. The first one that comes to my mind is Dread.
That was so good.
It's a great movie. No one saw it in the theater. Shawshank
Terrible
Redemption.
marketing. Terrible marketing, though. Yeah.
This movie's marketing isn't great. Not for kids. I haven't. I always use my kids as the test, and I've never heard them mention this at all. In the same way that I think Supergirl's marketing was atrocious. Like where both my wife and my and my 14-year-old had no idea. Well, the 14-year-old had heard of it, but she just didn't care. And my wife had never heard of Supergirl, and I was like, this marketing is so key to these things. With these other movies, these big movies, the Toy Stories and everything too, the competition that it's had, what's driving families to go and see it? Because that's your audience. I just don't know how successful it's going to be. I don't know what it's tracking at. I don't know ultimately what they spent to purchase it, but I'm rooting for it because I want to see it.
I'm rooting for it too, but here's the other part. Like ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise saved the day, bought the movie. They don't have the money to mount a legitimate marketing campaign for it. I think the best they can do, and I hope I'm speaking out of turn and I can be corrected, I hope, but it doesn't seem that they have the money to mount a legitimate marketing campaign, and they're going to be relying on these viral sort of ideas like dropping a trailer at Comic-Con, just getting it out on YouTube without any traditional backing. And I just don't know that they have the money to do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but hey, listen, at least it sounds like the movie is as good as we were hoping it would be. And I myself am really looking forward to seeing it. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The first reactions to full screenings of the brand new Looney Tunes film, Coyote versus Acme, are now out, and they're glowing. They're great. Are you planning on going to see it? Do you think anybody else is going to go see it? I don't know. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.